1 million social media accounts have been deactivated. And here's why. Let's get into it. Should America ban social media for teens under 16? Welcome back to Unscripted Conversations with your boy, Red Specs. Tonight, I'm diving into something that's shaking up the whole world right now. So Australia just passed a law banning kids from under 16 from having social media accounts. Not phones, just social media accounts like TikTok, IG, Snapchat, Facebook, you name it. Now the question is, should the United States do the same? Is this protection? Is this control? Is it overdue? Or is it stepping too far? I'm gonna let you decide. Tonight, I want you, my viewers, my thinkers, my unscripted family to weigh in tonight. I want you guys to weigh in tonight because this isn't just a government decision conversation. This is a parenting, culture, mental health, technology, society, all in one. All right? So I want you all guys to weigh in tonight. Let's get deep with this one. Pause. Because this conversation isn't just about Australia. It's about every kid growing up in a world where the internet is basically raising the next generation. So when we talk about banning social media for anyone under 18, hold up, hold that thought. Social media, hold on. You know what I'm gonna do with this episode tonight? I'm gonna call it anti-social media today. That's what I'm gonna call it for tonight. Because it looks social, but it can actually pull you away from real connections in the real world. So we're gonna say anti-social media tonight. So tonight we're referring to it as social media anti. Put anti in the front, anti-social media. Let's do it like that. Okay? What's up, y'all? Thanks for coming in. You know I got to check the comments, no doubt. PK Wolf in the building. No doubt. Thank you for coming in, everybody, tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So in this anti-social media, we're talking about mental health, identity, parenting, government, and tech companies, all of it. We're going to square this off tonight. So think about this. Think about a 12 or 13-year-old trying to figure out who they are, right? 12 or 13 years old, while scrolling through filter faces and fake lives and stuff like that. Pressure they can't even understand yet. So do you think anti-social media is shaping our kids in a healthy way? Or is it warping them before they even get a chance to fully develop? And to be honest, is it too much pressure for a kid that young? Or do you feel like the young generation is more mentally ready than we give them credit for? Because you know some of them are. Drop it in the comments and let me know. Or once again, y'all can call here 347-903-5664 and talk to your boy, Red Specs in the building. What's up? Thanks for everybody coming in. Appreciate it. Yeah. So we also got to remember cyberbullying, because we're going to talk about uh, the safety side of things. Let's talk about the safety side of things 1 minute. And we know cyberbullying doesn't stop at school anymore, right? It follows the kids home, right in their pockets. And nowadays, the predators don't even have to be on the street anymore. They're in DMs, pretending to be somebody else or pretending to be other kids. So do you really think a ban like Australia would help protect our kids? Do you think? Or would it just force all of them underground, where parents have less control? Force them right underground because we're being too strict with them. Some people say banning just makes kids more sneakier, right? Because we already know how the kids is with these technology today, man. They'll get around things some kind of way. And here's something else. Instead of banning anti-social media, should we be teaching kids how to use it the right way? Like, should responsible internet use be taught the same way we teach driver's ed or sex education? Should schools be teaching our kids how to handle online pressure, the privacy, the safeties, and the mental resilience from this? I wonder if education would be more good than just cutting them off like that. What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for coming in to hang with me. We talking about a subject that is out there and need to be talked about. Anti-social media. And let's be real. We got to talk about the tech companies as well. You know what I'm saying? Because they're responsible as well. Okay? These platforms are built to keep our kids glued to the screen 24/7. You know? And that algorithm knows exactly how to pull them back in each time. So let me ask you, should these companies be held way more accountable for how their apps affect our kids? Should they be required to verify proper age or even design a safer version for our young users? Or do you just see these companies that are too focused on making a profit to even truly self-regulate themselves? Most of these companies don't care about our kids. It's about that profit, that money. Parents, I really need you to sound off in here. Sound off in the comments, parents, or you can call me 347-903-5664. What's up, y'all? What's good? Somebody says the bully has an upgrade as a new tool. It's called social media. Yep, the bullies have a new upgrade. You got that right. They don't even have to be present no more. Because when I went to school, the bullies was right in your face, right? Facts. It was in your face, and that's how we had to approach that head on. After school, whatever, those were the bullies back then. Now these bullies don't even have to be seen. They're online. Big up, y'all. Big up, big up, big up. 347-903-5664. Y'all know what it is. So should the government be deciding what kids under 16 can do online? Or is it something parents should be handling themselves? Because some parents say the government needs to step in since the tech world is out of control right now. They need to step in. And then you have other parents that feel like government should stay far away from their parenting decisions. Stay away from my kids, goddammit. I'll take care of that. Where do you stand? And let's talk about real life social skills. Yeah, social skills. Are kids losing the ability to talk face to face because they're living online now? And would limiting anti-social media help them grow real communication skills and confidence? Or would it isolate them from the digital world they eventually have to operate in as they get older? This is deep, people. This is deep. This is our next generation of people. So, would a ban help them become healthier adults, or leave them out of touch with modern society? And here's the biggest question tonight. Should the United States actually consider the same kind of law as Australia? Should they? Put it up in the chat and let me know. Or should they just mind their business and leave everything the way it is? Let me know in the chat. Would you personally support it? And if you wouldn't, then what's the solution? Because no matter what side you're on, we can all agree on one thing. Anti-social media and kids are getting out of control. So what should be done? What should be done about it? Let me know in the chat, in the comments, or however you're watching, because I want to know what you think about this situation. I know Christmas is coming around the corner, and a lot of teens want cell phones, tablets, whatever. Now, as a parent, what would you do? Would you tell them, no, I'm not buying this for you because X, Y, and Z? But trying to protect them, even though they will find a way around the situation. They may go to a friend's house. Hell, some kids already got a phone and their parents don't even know. Check it. You go in your kid's room all the time and look around and check around, make sure everything is good. No, you don't do that. So some of the kids already have cell phones and you don't even know. It's amazing. What's up, y'all? In the comments, what's up? All my Facebook friends, YouTube friends. Thank you. So, for my final thoughts tonight, here's where I stand. I think the internet grew faster than the rules meant to protect young minds. It grew faster, and it's growing faster by the day. Kids today are navigating a digital world that's bigger and more powerful than anything we grew up with. Remember, we had the little Apple computer. We would have never thought that it would turn out the way it is today. Never. When we first got that computer. This is AOL. Remember that? Now, do I think a complete ban is the answer? I don't know if that's realistic in America, really. I don't think that's realistic in America, but I do think we need a better system. I think kids need stronger digital education, for one. Real age checks on anti-social media. Mental health protections. That's very important, especially today, mental health crisis. Tools that don't let these apps manipulate young brains. We need something in there that help these, with these apps, because a lot of these apps take control of our young minds. Also, we need parents who stay present, okay? Not just the ones that plug up the kid's screen and let them do whatever they want to do. They have to stay present and watch what our young kids are doing. Listen, let me check my comments real quick. Shirley Severe in the building. What's good? What's good? She says she has a 10-year-old who, okay, every time somebody comes on, it scrolls down. Okay, let me find it. Let me find it. She says she has a 10-year-old who wants a phone, but it's a hard no. I understand that. Big up, big up. Definitely, definitely. Because you don't even know what's the age, where you should start giving these kids cell phones. And I think I mentioned that on another episode. What's the age? What's the good age to say, here, okay, I'm taking your, you got responsibility now. Here's your phone. Boom. What age is good for you? Big up, big up. Someone says, I agree. Our kids are already out of control. But the USA is a spoiler. Yeah, they are. Listen. I have two sons. They're older now. So, but I'm working with the grandkids now, and I see how much they like their tablet, how they're online, and we have to watch what they see online, because you have these apps that all of a sudden they're watching a cartoon and boop, something pops up they're not supposed to be watching. And this is where parenting comes in. You have to watch your kids online, whether it's a phone, tablet, whatever, because you have these little apps that pop up and things that they're not supposed to be watching, all of a sudden they watch. And then it affects their mental health as well. Because when they're watching certain programs that's scary, programs that is not meant for their age, they have nightmares and different things like that. You know, my granddaughter, she used to wake up crying because she's scared of a monster or whatever. And you're talking about when she was 2 years old. She don't even know what a monster is. But where did she get it from? She got it from watching anti-social media. So, whatever side you're on, one thing is clear, right? We can't keep letting anti-social media raise our kids. Something has to change, people. Something has to change. And once again, I'm here for 25, 30 minutes. And of course, this is another episode of Unscripted Conversations, where I keep it real, I keep it raw, and I keep it unfiltered here on Unscripted. Also, make sure y'all tune in soon next year for Food for Thought, Season 5. And I want to thank you and everyone for chiming in tonight. Drop your thoughts down in the comment, arguably, respectively, and help us break this down, okay? Let us break this down. Whether America ever bans anti-social media for teens or not, the conversation starts with us, the parents. If you're watching, drop your thoughts in the comments. If you're here live, hit that like button. Share this one out and join me next time on another conversation we need, not the one we're handed. Also, I would like to have condolences and prayers to the victims and family in Australia and the Brown University. Condolences to them and their family. Stay real, stay aware, stay unscripted. Good night, y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.